Hi guys, first of all thanks for clicking on to watch this video. Second, please be warned that I recorded this mostly in the early hours of the morning. This is all my own research on the person known as Konstantin Stanislavski, and I've probably butchered that name a million times. And again, just wanted to apologise before you watched the ridiculousness of it. And I hope you enjoy my attempt at making whatever it is I make alongside it. Part 1. Biography. Early life and education. Konstantin Stanislavski, originally named Konstantin Sergeyevich Alexeyev, was born on January 17, 1863 in Moscow, Russia. Raised in a wealthy family with a deep appreciation for the arts, Stanislavski was exposed to theatre at a young age. His early experiences attending performances sparked a passion for storytelling and performance that would shape his future. Founding the Moscow Art Theatre. In 1898, Stanislavski co-founded the Moscow Art Theatre with his close collaborator Vladimir Nemirovich Danchenko. This marked the beginning of a revolutionary era in theatre. The Moscow Art Theatre aimed to break away from the melodramatic acting style of the time and embrace a more naturalistic approach. Development of the Stanislavski system. At the Moscow Art Theatre, Stanislavski began to develop his influential acting system, often referred to as the Stanislavski method, drawing from his own experiences as an actor and director, as well as insights from psychology and philosophy. Stanislavski sought to create a comprehensive approach to acting that emphasized authenticity and emotional truth. Key concepts and techniques. Central to the Stanislavski method were concepts such as emotional memory, sense memory, and the magic if. Stanislavski encouraged actors to tap into their own emotional experiences to bring truth and depth to their performances. He emphasized through the character analysis and the exploration of the character's inner life, objectives, obstacles, and motivations. Legacy and influence. Stanislavski's teaching revolutionized the art of acting, laying the foundation for modern acting technique. His books, including An Actor Prepares, Building a Character, and Creating a Role, remain essential texts for actors and directors around the world. Stanislavski's influence extends beyond the stage and has a profound impact on film acting, directing, and theatre production. Later years and death. Despite facing political challenges and personal setbacks, Stanislavski remained dedicated to his craft throughout his life. He continued to work at the Moscow Art Theatre and teach the Moscow Art Theatre School, now known as the Russian Academy of Theatre Arts. Stanislavski passed away on August 7, 1938 in Moscow, leaving behind a legacy that continues to shape the world of theatre. Part 2. Stanislavski's contributions to modern acting techniques, particularly his development of the Stanislavski system or method. Konstantin Stanislavski, a seminal figure in the world of theatre, revolutionized modern acting techniques with his development of the Stanislavski system. His contributions are vast and have a profound influence on actors and acting methods worldwide. Here are some key aspects of his contributions. Number 1. Emotional truthfulness. Stanislavski emphasized the importance of authenticity in acting. He believed that actors should strive to convey genuine emotions on stage, drawing from their own experiences and inner life rather than relying solely on external techniques. Number 2. Character analysis. Stanislavski introduced a thorough method for actors to analyze their characters. This involved understanding the character's motivations, objectives, and backstory in depth. Actors were encouraged to delve into the psychological makeup of their characters to portray them convincingly. Number 3. The method of physical actions. Stanislavski stressed the significance of physical actions in conveying emotion and intention. He advocated for actors to focus on what their characters are doing physically in a scene, believing that this would naturally evoke the corresponding emotions. Number 4. Sense memory. Stanislavski popularized the use of sense memory techniques, where actors draw on their own sensory memories to evoke specific emotions or experiences. By recalling sensations such as touch, smell, taste, sight, and sound, actors could access the emotions required for a scene. Number 5. The magic if. Stanislavski encouraged actors to ask themselves what if questions to stimulate their imagination and deepen their understanding of their characters and the circumstances of a scene. This technique helped actors to explore different possibilities and responses in their performance. Number 6. Concentration and relaxation. Stanislavski emphasized the importance of concentration and relaxation for actors. He taught methods for achieving a focused yet relaxed state of mind on stage, enabling actors to fully inhabit their roles without succumbing to nervousness or distraction. Number 7. Ensemble work. Stanislavski believed in the importance of collaboration and ensemble work in theatre. He emphasized the need for actors to develop strong relationships with their fellow performers, fostering a sense of trust and unity on stage. Number 8. Continuous training. Stanislavski viewed acting as a lifelong process of learning and growth. He advocated for actors to engage in continuous training and self-improvement, encouraging them to experiment with new techniques and approaches throughout their careers. Overall, Stanislavski's contribution to modern acting techniques laid the foundation for a more nuanced, physiologically rich approach to performance. His legacy continues to shape the training and practice of actors around the world, with the Stanislavski system remaining a cornerstone of actor training in theatre and film. Part 3. Key concepts of Stanislavski's approach. Konstantin Stanislavski, the pioneering Russian actor, director, and educator, revolutionized the world of theatre with his groundbreaking approach to acting. His method, commonly known as the Stanislavski method system or method acting, has left an indelible mark on the craft of acting worldwide. Number 1. Emotional memory or effective memory. Central to Stanislavski's system is the concept of emotional memory, wherein actors draw upon their own personal experiences to evoke genuine emotions in their performances. By tapping into memories that parallel those of the character, actors can infuse authenticity and depth into their portrayal. This technique allows performers to access a wide range of emotions, leading credibly to their interpretations. Number 2. given circumstances. Stanislavski emphasized the importance of understanding the circumstances surrounding a character's life, known as a given circumstances. These encompass the character's environments, social status, relationships, and historical context. By meticulously analysing these factors, actors can gain insights into their character's motivations, desires, and behavioural patterns, enabling a more nuanced portrayal. Number 3. Objectives and super-objectives. In Stanislavski's approach, actors define specific objectives for their characters in each scene, encapsulating what the character aims to achieve. These objectives serve as driving forces, guiding the actor's actions and interactions on stage. Additionally, Stanislavski introduced the concept of the super-objective, overarching goals that span the entire narrative arc, providing coherence and direction to the character's journey. Number 4. Actions and tactics. To realise their objectives, actors employ a variety of actions and tactics, ranging from subtle gestures to overt confrontations. Stanislavski emphasized the importance of active engagement with scene partners, focusing on the pursuit of the objectives through dynamic exchanges. By grounding their performances in concrete actions, actors imbue their characters with agency and intentionally enhancing the dramatic impact. Number 5. Through line of action. A fundamental concept in Stanislavski's system is the through line of action, which traces the character's trajectory from the beginning to the end of the play. This narrative thread connects the character's objectives, obstacles, and transformations, ensuring continuity and coherence in the performance. By delineating this thorough line, actors can cultivate a deeper understanding of their character's arc and evolution. Number 6. Inner truth and outer truth. Stanislavski advocated for the synthesis of inner truth, psychological authenticity, and outer truth, physical expression, in acting. Actors strive to align their internal emotional experiences with external manifestations, fostering a seamless integration of thought, emotion, and action. This pursuit of truthfulness enables actors to transcend mere imitation and embody the essence of their characters convincingly. Part 4. How Stanislavski's techniques are applied in rehearsals or performances. Stanislavski's techniques, developed by Konstantin Stanislavski, revolutionized the way actors approach their craft. His approach emphasizes psychological realism, emotional truth, and authenticity in performances. Here's how his techniques are typically applied in rehearsals and performances. Number 1. Emotional memory or affective memory. Actors are encouraged to recall personal experiences similar to those of their characters to evoke genuine emotions. During rehearsals, they may explore these memories to connect with the emotional life of their characters. In performances, this technique helps them convey authentic emotions to the audience. Number 2. Given circumstances. Actors analyse the given circumstances of the play, including setting, time period, relationships, and character backgrounds. During rehearsals, they delve deeply into understanding these circumstances to inform their character choices. In performances, this knowledge helps actors stay grounded in the reality of the scene. Number 3. Objectives and tactics. Actors identify their characters' objectives, what they want, and tactics, how they try to achieve these objectives. During rehearsals, they experiment with different tactics to pursue their goals. In performances, this technique brings intentionality and depth to their interactions with other characters. Number 4. Sense memory. Actors use their senses to recall specific physical sensations associated with their characters' experiences. During rehearsals, they might engage in sensory exercises to enhance their connection to the character's world. In performances, this technique adds layers of realism to their portrayal. Number 5. Subtext. Actors explore the underlying thoughts and motivations beneath their characters' dialogue. During rehearsals, they might analyze the text to uncover subtextual meanings and intentions. In performance, this technique allows actors to convey complexity and depth through their delivery. Number 6. Stanislavski's method of physical actions. This technique emphasizes the importance of physicality in expressing emotions and intentions. Actors work on physical actions that embody their character's inner life. In rehearsals, they refine these actions to ensure they align with the character's objectives. In performances, this technique helps actors convey emotions through their gestures, movements, and physical presence. Number 7. Moment-to-moment truth. Actors stay present and responsive to their scene partners, allowing each moment to unfold naturally. During rehearsals, they focus on active listening and spontaneous reactions. In performances, this technique creates dynamic and authentic interactions on stage. Number 8. Super objective. Actors identify their character's overarching goal or driving force throughout the play. During rehearsals, they connect individual scenes to the larger objective to maintain consistency in their character's journey. In performances, this technique helps actors convey sense of purpose and continuity in their portrayal. In both rehearsals and performances, Stanislavski's techniques serve as tools for actors to tap into their creativity, emotional depth, and authenticity, ultimately enhancing their overall quality of their work. Part 5. Stanislavski's influence on modern theatre and acting, including how his ideas have shaped contemporary acting training and performance practices. Konstantin Stanislavski, a seminal figure in the history of theatre and acting, revolutionized the way actors approach their craft. His ideas have had a profound and lasting influence on modern theatre and acting, shaping contemporary training methods and performance practices in numerous ways. Here are some of the key aspects of Stanislavski's influence. Number 1. Realism and psychological realism. Stanislavski's focus on realism and psychological realism transformed acting from mere external representation to internal exploration. He advocated for actors to delve deeply into the psychological motivations of their characters, understanding their emotions, thoughts, and motivations. This emphasis on psychological depth laid the groundwork for modern psychological realism in theatre and film. Number 2. Emotional truth. Central to Stanislavski's approach was the pursuit of the emotional truth in performance. He believed that actors should strive for authenticity and sincerity in expressing the emotions of their characters, drawing from their own experiences and emotions to create genuine portrayals. This emphasis on emotional truth has become a fundamental principle in contemporary acting training. Number 3. Sense memory and emotional memory. Stanislavski introduced techniques such as sense memory and emotional memory to help actors access their own emotional reservoirs and experiences. By recalling sensory details or past emotions relevant to the character's situation, actors can create more authentic and nuanced performances. These techniques continue to be employed in contemporary actor training, often under the umbrella of method acting. The method. Number 4. The method. Stanislavski's ideas laid the foundation for what became known as a method, or method acting, particularly as developed and popularized by American practitioners such as Lee Strasberg and Stella Adler. Method acting emphasizes the immersion of actors into their character's emotional and psychological state, often blurring the lines between the actor's own identity and that of the character. This approach has become the cornerstone of modern acting training and performance. Number 5. Rehearsal techniques. Stanislavski introduced innovative rehearsal techniques aimed at fostering collaboration among actors and directors, as well as facilitating the organic development of characters and scenes. His emphasis on ensemble work, improvisation, and the exploration of subtext has influenced contemporary rehearsal practices, emphasizing a more collaborative and iterative approach to creating performances. Number 6. Breaking down the text. Stanislavski developed systematic approaches to analyzing dramatic text, encouraging actors to delve deeply into the nuances of dialogue, subtext, and character relationships. This analytical approach to text interpretation remains a fundamental aspect of actor training, enabling performances to uncover layers of meaning and complexity within the material they are working with. Number 7. Physical and vocal expression. While Stanislavski is often associated with psychological realism, he has also emphasized the importance of physical and vocal expression in acting. He advocated for actors to cultivate physical and vocal flexibility, enabling them to embody a wide range of characters convincingly. This holistic approach to actor training continues to be emphasized in contemporary theatre education. In summary, Stanislavski's influence on modern theatre and acting is vast and multifaceted. His emphasis on psychological realism, emotional truth, and systematic approaches to performances continues to shape contemporary acting training and performance practices, providing actors with tools and techniques to create authentic, nuanced, and compelling performances. Part 6. Stanislavski's legacy in the theatre world and how his ideas continue to impact actors, directors, and educators even today. Konstantin Stanislavski, the pioneering Russian director, is best known for his development of the Stanislavski system, also known as method acting. His contributions to the theatre world have had a profound and lasting impact, influencing actors, directors, and educators for generations. Here's how his ideas continue to resonate today. Number 1. Realism and psychological truth. Stanislavski advocated for realism on stage, emphasizing the importance of creating believable characters rooted in psychological truth. This approach revolutionized acting, moving away from stylized performances towards more authentic portrayals of human behavior. Today, actors will strive to imbue their characters with psychological depth and authenticity, drawing on Stanislavski's principles of emotional truthfulness. Number 2. The method. Stanislavski's most enduring legacy is his development of the method acting, which focuses on the internal experience of the actor to create authentic performances. Method acting encourages actors to draw on personal experiences, emotions, and sense memories to connect with the characters on a profound level. This technique has been popularized by actors such as Marlon Brando, James Dean, and Meryl Streep, and continues to be taught in acting schools worldwide. Number 3. Character analysis and backstory. Stanislavski emphasized the importance of thorough character analysis and the creation of detailed backstories for characters. This approach helps actors understand the motivations, desires, and conflicts during their characters' actions, enabling them to portray them more convincingly. Directors and educators continue to utilize these techniques to help actors develop rich, multidimensional characters. Number 4. Emotional memory and sense memory. Stanislavski introduced the concept of emotional memory, wherein actors recall past experiences to evoke genuine emotion in performances. He also emphasized sense memory, encouraging actors to engage their senses to recreate vivid experiences on stage. These techniques remain fundamental tools for actors seeking to access authentic emotions and experiences in their work. Number 5. Collaborative rehearsal process. Stanislavski believed in a collaborative rehearsal process wherein actors, directors, and designers work together to develop a cohesive interpretation of the play. This approach fosters a sense of ensemble and collective ownership over the production, encouraging creativity and experimentation. Today, many theatre companies and educational institutions continue to embrace the collaborative approach to rehearsal and production. Number 6. Continued influence in theatre education. Stanislavski's ideas continue to be central to theatre education curricula around the world. Acting schools and universities teach his technique and principles, ensuring that inspiring actors and directors are equipped with the tools to create compelling, emotionally resonant performances. His writings include his seminal works, An Actor Prepares, Building a Character, and Creating a Ride, remain essential texts for theatre students and practitioners. Overall, Stanislavski's lasting legacy in the theatre world lies in his profound impact on acting theory and practice. His emphasis on psychological realism, emotional truth, and collaborative rehearsal processes continue to shape the way actors approach their craft, directors approach their production, and educators approach their teaching.